federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted material without the permission of the copyright holder.
Real quick. Well, we have I want you to ask your elders about the two-witness rule, because the authorities are not called when children are abused, unless there's two witnesses to said wrongdoing. Okay.
All right. Well, we have a very encouraging part this morning lined up. The title of the talk is Why Would a Loving God Permit Wickedness? And we have Brother Llanos from the Nyack English Congregation. Brother Llanos.
In France, a man drove over a 20-ton truck.
The Watchtower Bible and Tract Society of New York is being investigated for their child abuse policies. They require a two-witness rule that does not protect children properly. And what we can do is we can do our research on jwfacts.org.
The money that we donate to the organization is going to protect pedophiles. The organization is paying out $4,000 every single day to a court in California to hide the records of the abusers. A $66 million class action lawsuit was filed in Canada. 1,006 pedophiles were found in Australia alone. Not a single one of them had been reported to the police. The Bible tells us to test every inspired statement and to question all things. Google $4,000 a day, San Diego, California. Google Australian Royal Commission, case 29. This is important. Protect your children. And please stop shunning your families. It's not loving. It's not bringing people back. It's driving people to commit suicide. Christian loyalty is being loyal to God, to truth, to compassion, to love. It's not refusing to read the news. I know you're all good people and you care about your children. Please look up this information and protect them. Thank you for your time.
Now, what is another circumstance that might quickly shaken our faith if we're not on guard? Well, it has to do with the apostates. Now, there's something that the apostates are talking about and trying to put forward. The media has picked it up. Others have also picked it up. And that is our scriptural position of having two witnesses a requirement for judicial action if there's no confession.
Well, when I saw that video, that morning worship, I knew instantly. I didn't need to hear either yes or no. I knew instantly that this was a response to the protest that happened in Warwick, New York on November 4th and November 5th. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. I thought it was interesting that this morning worship was actually made because of this type of activism. Because there are some ex-Jehovah's Witnesses that like to say that this is the wrong type of activism. That it is better to let Jehovah's Witnesses come to us, come to our videos, come to our articles, come to our blogs. Well, as other people have said before me, and I'm going to say it here, not every single Jehovah's Witness is going to check online some facts about the organization of Jehovah's Witnesses. My brother, my very own brother, is one of them. I am sure at 99.9% that my brother will never check his religion online. And guess what? He's not the only one. There are many still. There are many of them just like that. It's not because we have a few that disobey the organization and check our videos, even though they seem to be fully indoctrinated, that all Jehovah's Witnesses are going to do that. There are actually more of them, unfortunately, that do obey the organization and will never check a single link that is not from the jw.org. So the work that these apostates do, I think it's great, because they go in front of those Jehovah's Witnesses, the one that may never ever check us first. And you never know. These Jehovah's Witnesses sitting there in these kingdom halls where you had an array of apostates protesting one after the other, they may have heard one thing, one single thing, that sparked their interest to check out more. You know, interestingly, one of my coaches, a multi-millionaire businessman, successful guy, used to say all the time in his seminars, what make you think, who do you think you are, to believe that your way of doing something is better than someone else's way? So to those ex-Jehovah's Witnesses who are saying that this type of activism is the wrong way to go about it, well, who are you to say that? Yes, it may remind them that they have the persecution complex. But my question is, so what? We know that the average Jehovah's Witnesses already has the persecution complex anyway, no matter what happened to them, even when nothing happens. So what if they feel even more persecuted because a bunch of apostates are bursting into their kingdom halls? It does not matter. It does not remove the potential fact that someone, even if it's only one person in that whole kingdom hall, is going to hear something that's going to spark interest to check out more. So there is no right and wrong way to do activism as long as we're not hurting anyone. Those apostates, if you've noticed, if you've seen some of the videos, they were very polite, very respectful. They were not forceful, okay? When they were led out of the kingdom hall, they just walked out. And actually, you could tell that they were very peaceful, because usually the 2 or 3 brothers that would, walk them out, they didn't feel very angry at them at all. They actually, outside, you could see in some instances, they even spoke to them. They even spoke to the apostates. So I do not believe personally, and especially as a coach, as someone who was taught that, my way of doing things is not necessarily the best way. There are more than one way of doing anything. And it's not wrong to do this type of apostasy. Actually, I have to say that what I'm doing here, it's so easy. But being in a kingdom hall and standing in front of those people and speak out the way they do, I don't know if I could do it. Maybe I could if I had support. I know for sure I couldn't do it on my own, that I already know. Maybe I could if I was not alone, but it must be tough. You need to have, some serious guts to be able to do that. So thank you, guys. If I had been in the United States right now, I would have been there for sure. So I enjoyed all your videos. I enjoyed what you did. I laughed my head off, because I only wish that I was there in that kingdom hall to see the face of those witnesses. So this video is also to thank you guys, and I wanted to make it known that even though I'm not doing this type of apostate work, I am certainly not against it. I love it, and I hope it continues. I hope it multiplies all over the place. Who knows? I may myself, arrange to do something here in France at some point. Who knows? Because I was very encouraged, and motivated to maybe do something that I have never done before with my apostate work in my little corner of France where I am right now. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like it, share it, comment, and I'll see you as always in my next video. Bye bye now.